And here we have f of x is minus 2 if x is less than minus 3, and it is absolute value of x if x is between minus 3 and 2, and it is equal to 3 if x is greater than 2, greater or equal to 2. So it is minus 2 and this is valid for x less or equal to 3. Is minus 3. It is absolute value of x, so I go to math, num, absolute value of x, and this is valid for x minus 3 less than x, and x is less than 2. Second math, logic, and go to and x is less than 2. Okay. Then it is 3 if x is greater or equal to 2. Okay, make sure your entries are correct. It is minus 2 if x is less than minus 3. It is absolute value of x if x is between minus 3 and 2, and it is constant 3 if x is greater or equal to 2. Okay. We'll adjust the window from minus 6, the x value from minus 6, from minus 6 to 6, and the y values from minus 4 to 4. Okay, then do graph, and here is a function. Okay, here is a graph. So the next one is, it is piecewise function. F of x is a constant 2 if x is less or equal to minus 1, and if it is a parabola x squared when x is greater or equal to 1. So there is a hole here, that means 1 is not included in this part of the function. So it is 2, a constant 2, and this is valid when x is less than minus 1. Less or equal to minus 1. Okay, and it is x squared and this is valid when x is greater than 1. So it is 2 if x is less than minus 1, and it is x squared if x is greater than 1. Okay, we'll adjust the window from minus 5 to 3 for x value. To 3, and the y value from minus 1 to 8. Okay, and the graph. Okay, then this is f of x is 1 minus x squared, a parabola facing down, and this is when x is less or equal to 2, and it is a linear function x equals x when x is greater than 2. It is open parenthesis 1 minus x squared and this is valid when x is less or equal to 2. Second math, less or equal is number 6 to 2, and it is x and this is valid when x is greater than 2. Okay, so this is 1 minus x squared if x is less or equal to 2, and it is x if x is greater than 2. Okay, so there is a hole here, that means the 2 is not included in this part of the graph, which is f of x equals x. Okay, let's adjust the window. The window is from minus 3 to 4 for x, minus 3 to 4, and the y values are from minus 5 to 5. Okay, then the graph, and here is a parabola facing down and the linear function. Okay, okay, and here is f of x equals 4 if x is less than minus 2, and it is x squared if x is between minus 2 and 2, and it is minus x plus 6 if x is less than 2. It is 4, and this is valid when x is less than minus 2. And it is x squared and this is valid when x is between minus 2, so minus 2 is less than x, So second math, less than x, and the x is, so second math, logic, and x is less than 2. Okay. And it is minus x plus 6 plus 6, and this is valid when x is greater than 2. Okay. So it is 4 if x is less than minus 2. It is x squared if x is between minus 2 and 2. And it is minus x plus 6 if x is greater than 2. So we'll adjust the window from minus 5, from minus 4, the x values from minus 4 to 4. And the y values from minus 1 to 5. Okay, and graph. And here is a graph. Okay, so the next one is f of x is equal to x plus 1. If x is less or equal to 1, it is minus 3, constant minus 3 if x is greater than 1. So it is x plus 1 and this is valid for x less than minus 1, less than 1, less or equal to 1. And it is minus 3, and this is valid when x is greater than 1. Okay. So it is x plus 1 if x is less or equal to 1, and it is minus 3 if x is greater than 1. We'll adjust the window from minus x from minus 5 to 5. And the y values will adjust it from minus 4 to 3. Okay, then do graph. And here is a graph. Okay, then the next one is, it is f of x is 2x if x is less than 0, less or equal to 0. It is 3x minus 4 if x is greater or equal to 3. So is the positive slope, is 2x, and this is valid if x is less or equal to 0. And it is minus 3x minus 4, and this is valid when x is greater than 3. Okay, so it is 2x when x is less or equal to 0, and it is 3x minus 4 when x is greater or equal to 3. Okay, we'll adjust the window from minus 6 to 6 for x, and for the y we'll adjust it from minus 6 minus 6 minus 6 to 12. Okay, do simply graph. And here is the function. Okay. Then here we have f of x is x plus 2 if x is less than minus 2, and it is constant 5 if x is between minus 2 and 4, and it is minus 2x plus 7. The negative slope it is if x is greater or equal to 4. So it is x plus 2 This is valid when x is less than minus 2. When x is less than minus 2. And it is 5, and this is valid when x is between minus 2 and 4. So that is minus 2 is less than x, and second math logic, and x is less than 4. Then it is minus 2x minus 2x plus 7 and this is valid when x is greater or equal to 4. Okay. Make sure your entries are correct. It is x plus 2. If x is less than minus 2, it is 5. X is between minus 2 and 4, and it is minus 2x plus 7 if x is greater or equal to 4. Okay, so we'll adjust the window. So the window is from minus 6 to 6, and the y value is from minus 6 to 6 again. Okay, then just do simply graph. And here is the function. Okay, so the next one is f of x is absolute value of 2x minus 4. So this is, if you take the 2x minus 4 equal it to 0, so that's 2x equals 4, x equals 2. That means this is the graph of absolute value of 2x minus 4 shifted to the right by 2. It is shifted to the right by 2. Okay, so it means this can be written in piecewise function. It is minus 2x minus 4 if x is less than 2, or it is 2x minus 4 if x is greater or equal to 2. Way is just go to math, num, absolute, call absolute value function, and just type 2x minus 4. Okay, and adjust the window. So the window, we're gonna adjust it from minus 1, x values from minus 1 to 4, and the y value from minus 1 again to 4. Okay, okay, then just to graph, and here is the graph. Okay, it's shifted to the right by 2. Okay, or y equals, it is negative 2x minus 4 minus 4, and this is valid for x less than 2. It is also 2x minus 4, and this is valid for x greater or equal to 2. Okay, so it is 2x minus 4 minus with a minus, so that's when x is less than 2. It is 2x minus 4 when x is greater or equal to 2. And graph, you should see the same graph as previous. Okay, so this graph is f of x equals x squared if x is less or equal to 1. It is 2x plus 1 if x is greater or equal to 1. And it is x squared and this is valid when x is less or equal to 1. To 1. Or it is 2x plus 1 and this is valid when x is greater than 1. Okay, so it is x squared when x is less or equal to 1. It is 2x plus 1 when x is greater than 1. We'll adjust the window from -4 to 4, and the x values, the y values, will adjust it from -1 to 7. Okay, then the graph. And there is a graph.
Please subscribe, watch, like, share to my 4 education channels. Links are below in the description. Interacting with each of my students in the classroom and outside classroom is what I enjoy the most. I am strong believer on setting up individuals for success. Throughout my career, I always have done my very best to set up my students for success. Now, I want to do the same at youtube.com and share with you what I shared with my students for many years. You can help me a lot just by subscribe to my 4 education channels. Please subscribe, watch, like, share. Link below in the description. Channel 1, Business Calculus and Finance Tutorials, Osman Anwar. Channel 2, Calculus 2 and 1, AP Calculus Tutorials, Osman Anwar. Channel 3, Trigonometry Geometry, Pre-Calc, Tutorials, Osman Anwar. Channel 4, College and Intermediate Algebra / DMAT and Algebra 2 and 1, Osman Anwar.